Israel has approved a proposal to officially register land in Palestine's occupied West Bank as state property. On paper, it is being described as an administrative step, but legal experts say it could mark one of the most consequential shifts in Palestine's West Bank territory since Israel occupied it in 1967, because land registration is not just paperwork, it establishes permanent ownership. Under international law, an occupying power cannot confiscate land or transfer its own civilian population into the territory it's occupying. In 2024, the International Court of Justice concluded that Israel's occupation of Palestinian territory is unlawful. This new measure, critics argue, moves beyond temporary administration and towards something more permanent. What makes this decision especially significant is the history behind it. In 1967, Israel froze the West Bank's land registration system, hindering Palestinian land ownership claims for decades, leaving many unresolved. This is because the process requires extensive historical documentation, papers that may have been lost during war or displacement, or whose owners have been restricted from accessing them by Israel. Now, that absence of formal registration may be used by Israel to reclassify Palestinian land as state property. In effect, the authority that halted the land registration system can now benefit from the legal vacuum it created. Once land is declared state land, it can be allocated as the state wishes. Historically, human rights organizations say much Palestinian land has been transferred for the benefit of Israeli settlements, which are considered illegal under international law. This is how land control shifts, not necessarily through a formal declaration of annexation, but through bureaucratic steps, legal reclassification, administrative authority. Under the Oslo Accords signed in the mid-1990s, Palestine's occupied West Bank was divided into 3 areas. Area A under limited Palestinian administration, Area B under shared control, Area C under full Israeli military control. The new plan requires Israeli authorities to register 15% of Area C by 2030. Formal registration could further entrench Israeli control over large parts of the Palestinian territory. Critics describe this as a structural transformation, a shift from military administration, which is by definition temporary under international law, to a formal civil land registry system. That shift alters the legal architecture of the Palestinian territory. It signals permanence, even if the word annexation is never used. For many Palestinians, annexation is not new. In refugee camps like Jenin and Tulkarem, repeated military raids, forced displacement, home demolitions, and expanding settlement infrastructure have already reshaped realities on the ground. Entire communities have been uprooted. Land access has been restricted, military zones have expanded. For years, critics say, control has deepened incrementally. This decision may formalize that trajectory. Israeli officials frame the move as regulatory. Opponents call it a legal consolidation of Palestinian territory. What is clear is that land, one of the core final status issues under past negotiations, is being redefined unilaterally, not through negotiations, but through registration, a bureaucratic process that could determine who owns Palestine's occupied West Bank.